First up, I'm joined by the park superintendent, Noel McEvoy. How are you today, Noel?
I'm doing fine, thanks very much. Beautiful day, isn't it?
It is. We're spoiled with the weather, absolutely.
Fantastic.
So you've been doing the festival for how many years now so far?
Well, I've been doing it for the last 8 years, but the festival is in existence for about 30 years.
Wow, 30 years. It's stunning. I've been checking out some of the rose gardens and all the activities and the stalls and everything. How did you manage to put it all together?
A lot of hard work. It's done by a team of hard, dedicated Dublin City Council staff, and I'm at
Wow.
the top.
Excellent. Good stuff. Good stuff. So how many stalls did you reckon there actually are in the park? I've seen so many.
Well, there's usually about 30 or 40 stalls. Sometimes we have up to 50. Some people don't turn up, some people turn up and we don't know about, so we have to try and work it the best we can, but it gives it a great energy.
It does, absolutely. And even the stage as well. I was checking out some of the performances this morning with the ballet. Absolutely great. So how long does it take to pull all this together?
It takes about 2-3 months. Starting, well, when this finishes it tomorrow I should say, we'll have a post-mortem next Friday. And then we start again for next year.
Wow, so you're doing it all year long?
Well, we do it gradually all year long. Otherwise, if we were to leave it to the last couple of months, we would just be crushed. Because it's just so involved,
Absolutely. And have you been this lucky with the weather last year?
Once you get the good weather,
it's all set to go. Absolutely, 100%. So tell us about the stalls that are here today.
Well, we have our garden path, which has all plants and roses and everything. It's all horticultural and gardening. Then we have stalls that sell. We try and keep everything as artisan as possible. Try and keep everything as home produced as possible. We have basic debates, which is tat and which isn't. So we try and keep the best of material as we can, We would have jewellery, artwork, chocolates, cakes, the whole shebang.
Yeah, I've seen some beautiful food stalls, and there's so much food, and I've seen arts and crafts, jewellery, absolutely everything here. Yeah. So what would you recommend would be the best to check out for the morning and the afternoon?
It's hard to tell. What do you mean, stalls or what to do?
Yes, I suppose, what to do. I think there's some activities I noticed happening as well.
There's lots to do. I mean, the stage will always have music coming from it. We have mongoose, we have the prairie dogs, we have trad music. Earlier this morning we had our little ballerinas, and we have civil defence, we have the firemen which will be letting loose their hoses on the kids. We set up a temporary Garda station so the kids can wander in around through the Garda station. The guards will have their horses down here, will bring their dogs. We have falconry. And we have demonstrations in the whole bio village here that Niamh has put together, and we also have Tommy Craggs, who came over from England to do demonstrations. He's the chap who did the carving on the coast road, and so he's down there to talk to people about how the work is done, and he'll show them how he works, people just want to get out to the sun. When the sun is shining and there's something like this, there's a sense that it's like an old world garden fete, but this one's on steroids.
Yes, I only saw the scale of the park today. Actually, it is huge and animal friendly as well. Loads of dogs and everything wandering around, so it's really great. So yes, what time is it running until tonight?
It'll run till 6. It runs from 10 to 6 Saturday and Sunday, and the afternoon, that's when everybody has their lunch, has a bit of free time, and it really bubbles up. But looking at the people here today, there's quite a lot of people here already.
There's a lot of people. Any idea of the number of people that are here actually?
Well, we average every day about 5,000 people.
Wow.
But it can be more. That's why we rejigged the whole layout so that we could leave it as open as possible, so as many people as possible don't get jammed or crushed.
And there's car parking facilities as well, and everything really here that any family would need, yeah?
Yeah, car parking, come in Vernon Avenue, down Sybil Hill Gate. There's car parking all down the main avenue for 2 kilometres, and we use some of our football pitches as overflow car parking.
Fantastic. Yeah, really good. So yes, tell me as well, how is it like in compared to last year? Have you found that it's grown in success?
Every year is different, and every year has its own energy. And I think... I believe it gets better every year, but I would say that. And I think it's as good as last year, and it's getting better. I mean, we're really putting a lot of effort into teaching people about the biosphere, because we have our UNESCO biosphere, and this is North Bull Island is its hub, and this is one of the buffer areas, and we're trying to get people to realise that that is a very important element of the city. And we want to try and let people know that the biosphere is not all to do with bird life and animals and mammals. It also has to do with us, you know, because we are a mammal too.
That is very true, absolutely. So thank you very much, Noel. So yeah, as Noel mentioned, it's a family day, so bring everybody down here. The weather is absolutely beautiful, so do. Next up we have Tommy Craggs, who's going to actually show you a few things and how it's done here in the park.
I'm Tommy Craggs. I'm from England. I've been carving 9 years. I was in forestry and I just happened to come across a carved mushroom in a garden centre, and I thought I could do that, and I just had a go. Turned out not very good, but it sold, and everybody wanted it. And I was just self-taught, looking on the internet to see what other people are doing and how they're doing it, watching videos and going to events.
Involved in this particular project?
I was asked by Noel, head of the parks, and I was thinking how I'm going to cover a whole tree in wildlife. I'm like, I prefer doing human anatomy, like carvings, and wildlife is like something I'm learning slowly. Images of wildlife from Bull Island, and just try to fit them in where I can. When I first got here, there was multiple stems sticking up the top, and I was a bit of a scratching my head for a few hours, thinking what I'm going to do. And the centre of the tree was the perfect shape for the swan. And it just came to us like, I'll start with the swan, and then start with the other birds all around on the other stems. So it's just kind of happened that way, that I seen a big swan in this centre stem. It's been harder than I thought it was going to be. The tree was a lot bigger than I got here, than what it looked like on the photos. I think I have around 10 chainsaws, all with different bars and different sized tips on. You've got to get the bark off, get below the sapwood and see what shapes are there, see what can fit. And you just start carving with a big standard saw, and then work your way down for the carving bars, down to small detailed tips. I use that tool for the eyes, just to make them round, and it burns the eyes black. I think I might have sprayed these black with paint, just to make it last longer. You get hardwoods and softwoods. This is a cypress, which is a really soft to carve. Oak's a hardwood. Things like that are really hard on the arms to carve. So I prefer cedar, redwood. Wood and glue and long screws. You can do anything.